An endgame misstep lost you the advantage you built up. A good moment to review. Opening with the king's pawn controls the center and opens up the light-squared bishop and queen. Off e5 is a common response that establishes a presence in the center, controls d4, and opens up the queen and dark-squared bishop. Knight f3 develops the knight toward the center, attacks the e5 pawn, and prepares to castle. Philidor's defense starts with d6, which defends the e5 pawn and allows the light-squared bishop to develop black's position is solid, but a little cramped. That's fine. This move is okay, but not what I would have played. Black develops the knight and attacks the center. That's fine. This move is okay. This overlooks an opportunity to attack a pawn chain. This permits the opponent to kick a bishop. This overlooks an opportunity to attack a pawn chain. This permits the opponent to kick a bishop. This move cuts off the check from the bishop, keeping your king safe. This forces the checking bishop to move away due to a pawn kick. This overlooks an opportunity to attack a pawn. This move cuts off the check from the bishop, keeping your... After all captures, this is an equal trade. Good recapture choice, bringing a new piece into the game. A solid recapture by black, bringing a new piece into play. After all, good recapture choice, applying pressure to black's pawn chain. You are bringing your knight into play, eyeing the central squares. This defends the attacked pawn. Smart move, reinforcing your pawn with extra protection. The knight is kicked by a pawn and must now move or be captured. This is a good time for you to get out of trouble. A solid choice. You missed an opportunity to develop a bishop by placing it on the long diagonal. This threatens to tactically win a rook. You prevented your opponent from being able to tactically win a rook. This is not the right idea. This is not the right... Good job stepping in to defend your pawn. This overlooks an opportunity to castle on the opposite side of the opponent. You apply pressure to your opponent's pawn chain. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. You missed an opportunity to eventually win a pawn. You missed an opportunity to eventually... By castling to the opposite side of the board, the game will tend to be more double-edged. You had a chance to play something better. By castling to the opposite side of the board, you had a chance to... This moves the bishop to a more active square, making it gain scope. Good job, that's what I would have played too. This gives away a free pawn. You permitted the opponent to capture a pawn and win material after the follow-up trades. You overlooked an opportunity to capture a free pawn. Taking that pawn wins material after the follow-up trades are made. Recapturing. Recaptures. Your pawn is no longer hanging and is now defended. This takes an open file, a common method for activating a rook. This move doesn't hurt you much, but it doesn't help either. This, this move does... That's not a mistake, but it's not the best move either. You are threatening to win a knight by trapping a piece. This misses an opportunity to force an isolated pawn. This misses an opportunity. There was a moment to punish your opponent's error, but you let it pass. There was a moment to punish. This prevents the opponent from being able to tactically win a knight. This move choice loses a bishop. This is the way to win a bishop. You captured back. This leaves a knight without defenders. This is the only move that works. You captured back. This leaves a knight without defenders. You take back. This is the strongest option. Recapturing. Takes back. You captured back. Very precise. You offered your opponent an opportunity to exchange pieces of equal value. This forces the opponent to isolate a... You take back. This activates the king in the endgame by getting it off of the back rank. Not the best move, but not bad either. This threatens to tactically win a bishop. You prevented your opponent from being able to tactically win a bishop. White has a backward pawn, which can be a weakness. Your central strike gains space. This misses an opportunity to set up a blockade. This allows the opponent to set up a blockade. This misses an opportunity to set up a... You step your king away from the checking pawn. This blocks black's pawn. This move attacks your opponent's pawn chain. This defends a pawn that was under attack and had no defenders. You trade off equal material. Recaptures. This is a fine move. Pushing a passed pawn. Well done, an excellent move. Right on target. You exchange pieces of equal value. Takes back. You had a better option, but this is not bad. This is the strongest option. You captured that free pawn. The passed pawn moves towards its goal. This move shifted the game, giving your opponent the better position. The passed pawn moves towards its goal. This move shifted the game, giving your opponent the better position. There was only one good move there, and White did not spend enough time trying to find it. Your opponent slipped up, but you didn't take advantage of it. This is the only move that works. This move is okay, but not what I would have played. Pushing a passed pawn. Not the best move, but not bad either. This is the way to win a pawn. Nice, definitely the right move. One of the best moves. Your bishop is no longer hanging and is now very precise.